Hey, happy people. I just want to do a quick video on the millennium and what is the before and after the millennium. Before the millennium is right now. The millennium is a period of time after this earth age ends. It's not the end of the world, it's the end of this world age. And it's 1,000 years of strict discipline for those who didn't love God and they didn't have a chance while they were in the flesh. It's for people who need strict discipline, and it'll be and a time that will decide where they're going. If they're going to hell, or are they going to go to the eternity? And pretty much they're going to make that decision themselves. So the millennium is right before the millennium. There's a deadly wound to the political system of the world. Satan shows up and claims he's God. He claims he's Jesus. And then he'll be here for approximately 5 months. It could be as short as 10 days or 2 months, 2.5 months. And then when he's here, he will rule the whole earth, claiming he's Jesus. And then then the two witnesses, they'll be killed in the streets of Jerusalem. And then when they rise from the dead, that starts the millennium. That's when God and Jesus comes to earth, and he takes control. He's not coming as a babe this time. He's coming with a sword, a two-edged sword, and he's not real happy with what's been going on. And that will start the millennium when Jesus Christ touches foot on the earth. And during the millennium, the very elect can go to those people, even though they live in the temple of God. They will be able to take off their garments, their linen, and go out and put other clothes on and go out to those people, their immediate family, and be able to try to step them straight, try to get them in order, because so they can go to the eternity instead of going to hell. And it will last 1,000 years of strict discipline, because those people didn't have any discipline. They didn't care about God. And they have perishable souls. They don't have unperishable souls like the rest of everybody. The elect have unperishable souls at this time, during the millennium. They can't perish. They've been justified from the first earth age. If you don't understand the 3 earth ages, you need to go back and listen to one of my videos about the 3 earth ages, because it's very important that you understand the 3 earth ages, because they are going to make the Bible come alive for you and make it more understanding for you. Okay? So you're in the millennium. Satan is he's there, but the 7,000 fallen angels that I've talked about in some of my videos, they will perish at the moment Jesus touches down on earth. And when that happens, they will all perish. They're no more. And then during the millennium, Satan will be put in the pit and be banded. He'll have bands on him, and he will have no influence over the world and over the people. No more, ever again. He will be released at the very end of the millennium to walk into the lake of fire, because he is going into the lake of fire. He has no choice. But everyone else who are in the millennium and need that strict discipline will they have that choice. They will make that choice if they're going to walk into the lake of fire. Now, what is the lake of fire? It's hell, but what is it? What does it talk about? How does it talk about it in the Bible? Well, it talks about it. It's like a lamb on a spit turning over a fire, and the grease drips off the meat and falls into the fire, and it goes psh. That's what's going to happen to them. You'll never remember them again. Those people will never be remembered ever again. They will be taken from our memory. We won't remember they ever existed in the eternity. After they are going to the hell, we won't remember any of that. God will wipe it from our memory. We're not going to watch people burn for eternity like some people think hell is. There is no hell during this flesh age right now. You're going to go to paradise. Matter what you do, you're going to paradise. You're going to be on one side of the gulf or the other. And you don't want to be on that bad side of the gulf. The bad side of the gulf is where people do not love God and don't care, and they don't care about nobody except themselves. And you don't want to be around those people, and you don't want to be on that side of the gulf because you won't be able to stop it. You'll have to stay on that side of the gulf till the millennium starts, and then they'll all be there, and there'll be strict discipline though. So that is what the millennium is. It's right after this earth age ends. That's the seventh trump, the seventh seal, and the seventh vial. Now Satan comes at the sixth seal, the sixth trump, and the sixth vial, 666. Okay? So let's get this straight in our minds to understand this. The fallen angels will die at the beginning of the millennium. When this earth age ends, you'll be back in your spirit body like you once were, and you'll be able to pinch yourself, and there'll be no pain. You'll be back in that spirit body that you once were in before you came to earth. Before you were born, you were in a spirit body. And when you were born, the water broke and you were born. And you were in your mama's womb, and then you were nice and warm next to your mama. And that's what the flesh is supposed to be. You're supposed to be born, but these fallen angels refuse to be born through woman. They refuse to. So they have to, they're in trouble. They die at the beginning of the millennium. So the millennium, I tried to shed some light on this. If I come up with more information that I could help you with, I think I've covered it all. I think I made it clear, and I hope it helps you, because it's a very important time, the millennium, and it will happen when this earth age ends. And this earth age is approximately 14,000 years old. How old are you? You've always existed. Millions and billions of years you've existed. God has always existed, and you've existed for a long, long time. And we all were happy in the spirit body, very happy, until Satan, instead of wanting to help God and be a part of God and help him do things and sit by God, he wanted to be God. And he had a third of all the souls, approximately 12 billion total souls, and he had a third of those following him. So God ended that first earth age. It was called the Kabo, when all the dinosaurs died, and all the oceans came crashing to earth. There was no oceans before that. The whole earth was a garden. They find dinosaurs on top of mountains in Arizona, in America, and they have those kind of dinosaurs what chew vegetation. There's no vegetation there now. There was vegetation